everyone. Before we start po, okay lang ba na i-record natin yung Zoom event ngayon? Let me know po sa chat box na lang po. Okay, thank you, Sir Reynaldo.
Recording in progress.
So good morning, everyone. This is Les, one the customer acquisition, events and meeting from IT Solutions. Also together with me is our technical. Welcome to our safeguarding healthcare data from ransomware trends. Um, so for this morning, we have a registration link po for attendance. Nasa chat box po yung link. Um, Please mute po your microphone when you aren't speaking and be mindful of the background noise and distractions around you as much as possible. And after discussion po, we have Gcash raffle. So, so now let me introduce you our speaker today, El Fernandez, the Sangfor Technical Consultant. Sir El, pwede na po tayo mag-start.
Hello, morning everyone. Narinig ba ako, team?
Yes po, sir. Rinig po kayo.
Okay. So, apologies no. Siguro yung ano natin, yung agenda natin yan because I assume na hindi lang healthcare yung attendees natin today no? Because I'm actually tweaking my slides a little bit no since we will be covering multiple industries then no because syempre we wanted to make sure na um, the webinar today is not only for healthcare. Okay? And sige, I'll be sharing my screen. By the way, thank you for having us today, no? Para matulungan din namin kayo in terms of, you know, giving you insights of what is happening on the current cybersecurity landscape in the Philippines. Okay? So, um, on this note, siguro I'll be sharing my screen, no? Teka. Uh, anyway guys, kung meron kayong questions along the way, no? Feel free to message on the chat natin. Okay? So medyo marami din tayong meron tayong chat box and as much as possible kung meron kayong questions and hindi maintindihan, no, feel free to send a message on the Zoom chat or kung meron kayong mga follow-up questions, meron kayong mga follow-up questions on the end of the slides, no, kung hindi nyo ma-ask ngayon, on the end of the slides, merong QR code for my contact details, no. So pakilala lang po kung saan tayong company or organization galing. Then I'll be happy to assist you with your inquiries kung hindi ka makapag-question live on this session. And then all of those questions will be relayed also to IP Solution. Okay, so let's start with just I think 30 seconds, no? Sorry na napaaga tayo sa 30 seconds, no? But again, um, um, initially, yung tawag dito, na-prepare ko na slides for this one's actually for healthcare, no? So that's why yun yung nakalagay dun sa agenda. But as I see it, we are mixed now industries. So I'll be presenting yung Sangpo product portfolio na lang Sangpo, no? And then later on, we can discuss more. If you also want to request specific meetings, no, dedicated meetings for your organizations, let us know para mas maging fit yung yung discussion natin. No? But again, on this session, I'll giving you insights of what Sang4 has and paano rin kayo matutulungan in terms of organizations. So, okay. So, on the side of IP solution, nanig naman ako, no? Let me know kung merong challenges. So, on the meeting link or on the feed, no? Okay. So, the agenda for today is, i-discuss natin yung sorry. Let me reshare my screen pala. Meron lang konting hiccups on the slides. Ano ba yung screen ko, guys? Let me know if you can see the screen so that we can start na. But from the IP solutions, can you see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yan. Okay. So the agenda for today is we'll be discussing about digital transformation, benefits and challenges, no? And then later on, part 2 and 3, how will Sang4 and IP Solutions will help you, no, as an organization with beyond the protection and hybrid cloud. And then from there, medyo madami tayong i-discuss kasi na technologies here. And if you have some questions along the way, feel free to send a message on the chat, no? Magiging 2 questions. So after ng security, um, I'll be answering questions for the security, and then after the cloud, I'll be answering the questions for the cloud. Then later on, paano nga ba tayo i-start with this kind of solutions? Because medyo rin siya. Okay? So simulan natin about business continuity. Ano ba yung importansya nito in terms of organization? I know all of us here are on the IT and we have 23 participants here. No? So alam naman natin na talaga na business continuity is very critical and important to every organization. Now, tingnan natin ano ba yung meaning ng business continuity. When business continuity, this is the bedrock of the organizational resilience. No? So this will be serving as your proactive strategy to anticipate, prepare for to, and recover from disruptions. No? So, in essence, this is an essential factor, no, in terms of every organization. Ano ba yung importansya nito? No? So una, syempre, safeguarding the operations. Imagine that the operations is being halted by either maybe wala tayong backups, maybe we are targeted by cybersecurity attacks, no? So, pag nag-halt yung operations natin, damay ang ating financial aspect of every organization. Syempre, kung may problema tayo financially with our own organization, damay din lahat ng employees. Tama? No? So, not only yung employees, but as well as the reputation, syempre, especially if you're giving services to users, no? Or even though lalo na yung mga B2B, business to business transaction. No? So, why are, for example, as an individual, why would I choose working with you if your system is and services is not working properly, as well as kung business to business, di ba? So, that's why many of the organizations, no, before naggaling tayo ng traditional na setup, we are now transitioning to a digital transformation. So some of the examples of digital transformation, for example, I'm not sure kung may school dito, no? But again, di ba, school, dati kailangan mo pa mag-enroll, no, or to check the grades, no, by pupunta tayo sa registrar or maybe on the office of the mga students na to check the grades, um, to enroll, no? Ngayon pwede mo siyang magawa ng anywhere, okay? And then yung mga payment, meron na din some of the schools that are engaging to or nag-aallow na rin sila ng digital transactions pagdating sa financials or mga payments. Before, merong mga schools na um, yung library nila is talagang hard, ano lang, no? On-premise talaga, and all those traditional talagang physical books or physical library, no? Meron na rin ngayong mga e-library as well. In terms of medical naman, before, kung gusto kong magpa-check up sa doktor, like I need to go to a clinic, I need to go to a doctor, no? To a hospital to do the clinics. Ngayon, may mga telemedicine na and teleconsultation, no? In transportation before, hintay tayo ng naghihintay tayo ng mga sakyan, let's say taxi. Maghihintay pa tayo sa labas, which impose risk in our safetyness, no? So ngayon, pwede ka nang mag-car hailing app like Grab or maybe Angkas, although that is more prominent here in Metro Manila, no? But like, nung nakapunta ako sa Mindanao, I think Davao and CDO meron ng mga Grab, no? So that's good actually, as well in maybe in Cebu, no? So it's good now because it affects or it contributes in our security in our daily lives, no? And other industries as well, no? So ano nga ba ang benefits ng digital transformation and why are we adapting digital transformation? Okay? So one of it, syempre, agility and adaptability. So we can process more and more, sorry, we can adapt to the ever-changing requirements of the society. Okay? So mas mabilis din na po-process yung ating mga business operations with digital transformation. At the same time, po efficiency and productivity. Tapos na-streamline natin yung process, no? And yung mga workflows natin na are being digitalized. And then, syempre, it will affect yung customer and user experience, especially we are giving service, no? Happy yung mga customers and users natin or mga business affiliates natin with our services. All of these benefits will lead to sustainable. Okay? So, mas tumatas yung return of natin, investment natin when we are adapting digital transformation. So imagine the possibilities of the digital transformation that it can bring to every organization. Okay? So there are two important things that support yung transformation natin. Una is business continuity. Importante yan, na-discuss na natin kanina. At the same time, because our main goal with business continuity is that to make sure that our services, applications, ginagamit internal or external, no, is available at any given point of time, no. So that's why boom na boom ngayon yung mga cloud solutions, both on-premise and cloud. But at the same time, to make sure that it is running 24/7, depende to sa business model nyo, no? You need to also make sure that your environment is secured from cybersecurity attacks. No? So, challenges in terms of other challenges in digital transformation, no, is that until now, marami pa ring organizations that are using legacy systems, no? Meaning, you're still using three-tier IT na ang challenge kasi dito is that yung scalability and high availability and syempre added maintenance cost because you're dealing multiple vendors as well. At the same time, yung mga cybersecurity concerns, no, yung being hacked. And third would be maintaining resources and lack of expertise. No? I know yung naintindihan ko rin yung mga organization dito in terms of resources and expertise, no? Because I came from an end user din before, no? Just like everyone that is yung mga attendees natin today. And syempre talagang when we are on the end user side, kalimitan pa nga yung mga new employees, no, is that talagang hindi ka makakapag-aral fully because you're not deploying the solution until merong project and may requirements. So talagang meron ka ng madadatnan, mini-maintain mo na lang yan. And usually, the resources ng IT is very minimal. I remember before, isa lang rin ako sa IT. and then nadagdag kami, nadagdagan ng isa, but that's it, no? So it's very hard to manage the systems when you are only one or two or few IT in the organization, no? And then syempre we want to make sure na we want to make sure that in terms of operations, syempre medyo petiks-petiks din tayo, di ba? Kumbaga nila sinasabi is ito lang yung gagawin ko based sa binabayad ko, may mga ganun pang mindset. So, but again, kudos to organizations then that they want to they want to be expert talaga, no? But usually kaya nandito rin kami is to help you identify and provide consultations on your challenges. So, syempre as an end user or private or public organization, we want to focus more on the business side of things, no? And lastly, mga challenges dyan is that well, alam ko naman na lahat tayo dito is IT, and we want to also contribute to organization, or maybe marami tayong nakikitang insights, meron tayong mga naisip na recommendations to improve our systems, di ba? Dapat ganito, dapat ganyan, dapat ganito. But again, the management cannot see the value in it. So that's why ang challenge doon is um, apektado yung cost and budget natin, especially on most of the products today na talagang sobrang laki na ng anong tawag dito, investment, no? So this is where Sang4 helps, no? So with Sang4 we have technologies on both security from network protection, endpoint protection, that network detection and response services, private cloud, public cloud, distributed storage solution, and then the next generation desktops. So this is currently our portfolio, and we will be releasing more as solutions on both cloud and security this 2024, no? So uh, to spill the beans, some of the beans. So kung familiar kayo sa ChatGPT before, no? Yun yung trending ngayon na AI tool. Meron na din kaming parating na security GPT. So which is like it ang tawag dito, it streamlines yung investigation when it comes to the security with your existing Sang for security solutions as well. So that would be a third solution, or on the side solution that will complement your security solutions as well. So without further ado, no, so simulan natin in terms of security solutions. No? So we're talking about VPN protection, no, preparing for the surprise attack. Before we do that, no, discuss muna natin yung Philippine cybersecurity. Ano pa ang Philippines ngayon with the past few years. Now, in June 2020, no, around 30 schools and universities have been compromised, releasing sensitive information ng mga students. No? So that's one of it. Na meron din dito, Comelec servers have been hacked. No? It's may include sensitive information about 2022 elections. We also have last April 2023, no, yung NBI, PNP, and SAC, and other agencies na hack din sila, releasing around 1.2 million records of sensitive data from Filipinos. No? Those are leaked and are at risk as well. And then one of the most is yung present on the Facebook website nila, yung sa PSA as well, yung community-based monitoring system lab with Compass then, and stars here is PhilHealth, no? So kung sino dito yung mga hacker nasa interest, no? Yung nangyari sa PhilHealth, no, na yung kanilang e-claim server is na compromised, no? So yung mga hackers, they demand $300,000 or amounting to 17 million pesos, no, in ransom para ma-delete or ma-retrieve yung data. No? And syempre, apektado yung mga healthcare because all our I have meetings of a lot of healthcares before na talagang apektado sila dahil 3 weeks lang down yung e-claims, hindi sila makapagpasa ng mga medical records ng mga patients nila, no. So and then up now siguro may mga challenges pa rin, mabagal yung system ng PhilHealth. Siguro hopefully na-remediate na nila, nakaliban na sa. But again, these are some of the security incidents here in the Philippines. Not to mention yung mga private sectors, no? So like yung AXA na ating ransomware din sila, and other private companies, no? Hindi lang medyo labas publish yung kanilang incidents dahil hindi naman sila on the public sector. Now, the question is, no, ano ba ang meron para sa atin ng mga nag-attend ng webinar na to? Okay? What if you are the target? Okay? And how will you react in this kind of scenarios? What will you do when the time comes? And are you ready? Are you actually ready with your existing security solutions and setup when this happens? Now, binanggit ng DICT after nung bill message on public and private sector uh, should be focusing on this kind of setup. Although medyo madami dito, but I want to highlight some of it as well, no? Para maging reference nyo rin. So you can also uh, uh, use this as reference later on if you want to also get a screenshot of this one. So sabi dito is implementing network segmentation. So it's very good implementation, no? Dapat hindi na natin ina-adapt yung tinatawag na single LAN, no? Or flat network kung tinatawag. Meaning, yung server operations, IoT, kung meron man kayo, if you have supporting providing network access for guests, dapat magkakahiwalay talaga yan. And other organizations nga naglalagay pa sila ng micro-segmentation na tinatawag. Meaning, on a single villa, mas meron pa yung IP. No, hindi sila directly nag-uusap-usap unless they are permitted to. No? And then we have security monitoring as well. No? So that is very important aside from preventive solutions. Didiscuss natin yan on how can we achieve that. And then endpoint security as well, both anti-malware and EDR solutions. No? So that is very important because endpoint is ito kasi yung entry level talaga. Most likely most of the time this is the entry level when it comes to the security incidents. And then meron din tayong regular monitoring ng organizations security posture, no? And then the XDR, yung extended detection and response natin. Then syempre nandiyan din yung sa backup na recovery plans. No? So dapat meron din tayong ganitong klaseng solutions. If everything fails, meron tayong paghuhugutan ng ating operations so that we can continue the operations moving forward. Okay? So, with this one, paano ba papasok sa Sangfor? Okay? So, unahin muna natin yung mga security solutions. No? We started with our network secure firewalls. So, this was our perimeter security. We also leverage it as disaster recovery security, no? Or maybe internal firewall, data center firewall, no? Or perimeter gateway, etc. So we provide comprehensive, reliable protection from layer 2 to layer 7 with our network secure firewall. So the features that we have here is that we have our next generation firewall in place, no capabilities. We also have built-in WAF if you have web application firewalls. If you have web applications hosted inside your organizations, no. And then we have protection from both known and unknown threats with our Engine Zero. Then we also have secured SD-WAN. So organizations here that you have multiple sites that you want secure and reliable connectivity between multiple sites. We have built-in SD-WAN as well. Okay. And then we have threat intelligence. So nandito lahat ng threat repositories na nagbibigay ng update sa lahat ng security solutions ni Sang4, not only the firewall itself, but other security solutions along the way. Then we also have tools that will help organization administrators to do the investigation. Diba? On other firewalls kasi, you are given by logs only. No? Yung nandito sa baba, log and reporting. Now, those security solutions, they will assume that kaya mong i-investigate talaga fully up to what extent that you can do, no, because they're giving you the logs. But in times kasi may mga customers na gusto ko makita agad kung ano yung important things that I need to attend to. So we have our tools that will help you ease the process of investigation, which is yung risk assessment and real-time vulnerability analysis. No? And then the last two features is that yung cloud deception technology natin. So kung familiar kayo sa FortiDeceptor, this is the counterpart here in the Sang4. No? Coming from Fortinet. So it is a tool that will help you fool the hackers into thinking that they can do reconnaissance and get details from your internal services and applications. So parang sinasandbox natin yung kanilang reconnaissance activities. And then if you have IoT and OT technologies or devices, then we can support you with that one. We can protect that on the network level. So Sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, no, or hindi pa gumagamit ng Soundforce solutions, in terms of recognition, we are already in a so we are in the visionary as well as in terms of the cyber ratings, no. So giving you insights lang about dito sa cyber ratings and Gartner. So si Gartner kasi, when you're looking at the Gartner, uh, it revolves around marketing talaga and install bases, and meron ding capability, no? So that's why meron tayong quadrant na tinatawag, which is yung mga nasa leaders kasi is more on, marami kasi silang benta dahil malaking US based nila na install bases, no, which is kay Soundcore kasi, by the way, we are Chinese brand, so hindi tayo makapasok sa US. That's why wala tayo leaders, but we are nasa baba nun with this visionary. Now if we are talking about completeness of features and functionality, nandun tayo in par with the leaders, no. Ang challenges lang or the difference lang is yung install bases, no, because we have the rest of the world but we don't have the US. Okay. Now, when we look at cyber ratings, no, para magkaroon kayo ng idea, this is organization, third party organization that is doing the assessment for every security vendors out there. Kasama na yung mga leaders, ng mga nasa leaders, even niche, challengers, and visionary. No? And the goal nito organization na to is gusto nilang makita kung ito bang solution mo can prevent breaches and cyber attacks. No? So, ang ginagawa nila is to do live testing. No? And tinetest nila yung capability nitong product na to in preventing the solutions. And gladly, we are on the top, one of the top na, no, na security vendors when it comes to the cyber ratings. So if you're looking to market and install bases, you can look into Gartner. But if you're a technical person, if you're looking for on the technical side of things, then cyber ratings. Okay. So yung conception, this is a diagram of how it works. No. So let's say you have your production systems. No. So all normal or legitimate user traffic can access the real systems, no, depending on the policies as well. No. On the event that the hacker tries to do reconnaissance, no, so to find vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, no, a breach decoy will intercept the traffic, okay, through a simulated listening ports, no, either locally or via cloud decoys for analysis, no. So this will provide administrators or security response teams, no, insights on the behavior of the hackers and yung mga tactics na ginagamit nila, as well as separating yung illegitimate access to the malicious traffic attempts, no? And then you can also choose what actions you can do to mitigate yung tawag dito, yung anomalies, either automatic or manual. Okay? So, in terms of IoT and OT protection naman, no? So, for IoT devices, IP cameras, IP printers, smart TVs, yung may mga manufacturing man dito, HMIs and PLCs, etc., no, are being implemented dun sa mga organizations. Most of the time, itong mga devices na to are not being patched regularly and very susceptible against vulnerabilities, no? So, in this case, NSF will provide capabilities, no, such as identifying IoT devices accurately from a long list ng databases dedicated for IoT that we have. No? Then using AI-based malware inspection to detect yung IoT-related malwares, can also detect non-compliant configurations and malicious IoT traffic behavior. Then going to control, no, capabilities based on the asset type and dedicated protection to prevent attacks that leverages yung mga IoT vulnerabilities. Okay? So, to give an idea ano siya implemented sa network, I think alam niyo naman na kung paano yung sa firewall mo. You have your HQ, you have multiple ISPs, no, and then assets connected to the internet. You have your data center as well, kung meron kayong separate data center, no. And we can place yung network secure as replacement for your firewall or your router if you don't have firewall, no. Or you can place it as a data center firewall, no, so protecting from operation at your data center from the operation itself. Then we can protect your web applications with our WAF and supports remote workers as well doing our SSL VPN. Now, if you have multiple branches, mga assets din kayo dyan, no, then we can have our network secure firewall as well there and to implement secure SD-WAN as well for secure and reliable connectivity. Then for the cloud decoys, nandyan yan. Okay? So that is for the network secure firewall. No? Now we go on the Sound4 endpoint secure. In terms of Sound4 secure, no, this endpoint security we call it endpoint protection on the part ng endpoint protection technology. or platform, no? So, ano yung question? Okay, wala. Link lang pala siya. Okay. So, now, this is a combination of AV, next generation AV, and EDR plus endpoint management. So, meaning we can tap on both signature-based attacks as well as behavioral attacks. Then we can view the full story of what is happening for every security incidents inside your endpoint, no? And then ano ba nagsimula kung gusto mo makita paano ba nagsimula yung attacks. Then EDR provides you with that, and the one siya magre-response. With the endpoint management, ang kahan dito is that meron tayong inventory, no, and management. Makikita dito kung sino yung mga endpoint na meron installed na agent, sino yung endpoint na walang installed na agent. So, parang meron siyang network mapping din. Uh, uh, nag-inquiry siya sa network, no, to see sino ba yung mga endpoints na pwedeng target as rogue endpoints, etc. No? And inventory wise, ano pa yung mga endpoint na hindi mo na-protektahan. So, double, ano din siya, double purpose din siya. Meron tayong vulnerability management, meaning is that kung merong nakita yung security na vulnerabilities at the endpoint or server, siya na mismo ang magda-download ng patch and mag-install doon sa endpoint ng server na yun. So, yung parang patch management niya is security event driven or vulnerability driven. No? Hindi siya yung parang SCCM natin na tinatawag. So, meron din tayong app control. You can see the applications being installed on the endpoint. So, kung meron kang compliance policy or usable acceptance policy na, so um, pwede mo kontrolin sino lang ano lang yung apps na dapat magamit o ma-install doon sa endpoint, well as you can actually block the application or uninstall the application remotely. And may mga support din tayo, especially if you have multiple branches or ayaw mong pupunta-punta kung saan lugar para i-remote yung PC nila, then meron tayong built-in remote support for that. Meron din tayong anti-ransomware capability here on both preventing yung encryption as well as blocking yung ransomware attack and then recovery ng file. Okay? From the encrypted folder. But again, no, to give you insights about anti-ransomware solution, ang anti-ransomware solution is not will not work kapag na ransomware ka na. Okay? Meron kasing may mga organization kasi na nagtatanong, na ransomware na kami, pwede nyo bang install yung endpoint security to recover? Hindi siya gano'n nangyayari mga sirs and ma'am, no? So, dapat nauna talaga yung anti-ransomware solution bago mangyari yung ransomware attack kasi meron nangyayaring backup process at the back end. So, doon kasi hinuhugot yung restoration ng mga files to the original file or folder. Okay? So, that is very essential when we are looking about anti-ransomware solution. So, if you're looking into it, or mas maaga, mas makapag-implement kayo ng ganong klaseng solution, no, huwag nyo nang hintayin pa na mangyari yun kasi masakit talaga sa ulo. Remember yung nangyari kay PhilHealth, di ba? 3 weeks down yung kanilang e-claim server because of the ransomware. Okay. So, going back on the securing endpoint, so regarding kung operation age, good yung mga virtual machines natin, we can protect that with endpoint secure. And if you're an organization that's still using legacy systems, meaning may mga Windows Server 2003 pa kayo, 2008, 2012, or meron pa kayong Windows 7 pababa, Windows XP, we can still support that with our endpoint secure. And in terms of utilization, sobrang baba lang ang utilization ng endpoint secure. Okay? So, by the way, kung mapapansin nyo, yung topology natin, binubuo natin siya, no? Kasi ayaw ko kasing i-flash in na lahat nandyan agad later on sa inyo. Gusto ko makita nyo kung paano natin binubuo yung network protection with solutions. Probability cloud. Mamaya ma-fill out lahat itong screen natin ito with different kind of solutions. Okay? And on the kind of serious and uses. So, the next one would be Internet Access Gateway. So, by these, our secure gateway technologies now are focused only on the scenarios that you want to secure the internet access the users. Okay, so this is not a replacement of the firewall. This is a complementary solution with the firewall. No? So if you're looking for a proxy solution, no, if you're looking to a granular bandwidth management solution, no, if you're looking to also DLP solutions on the network, no, so this can be deployed. So in our install bases, no, sino ba yung mga target industries namin that are using this kind of solution, no? So we can employ it as well on the government side of things, no? So on the government on the security kasi, if you want to block Facebook, you can block Facebook as a whole or not, no? But on this internet access gateway, pwedeng granularity pa up to that, pwede niyang i-block. Let's say, pwede mo namang i-allow yung Facebook browsing, pero bawal ka mag ng pictures, bawal ka mag-download ng videos, ganyan, etc. So, up to the actions, pwede niya gawin dito sa internet access gateway. Let's say schools, hindi mo naman kailangan protektahan yung mga devices ng students kasi hindi mo naman siya, wala naman jurisdictions yung school about that, no, or yung mga laptops nila. But you want to also control the access of the students going to the internet. And kadalasan yung mga students kasi they're using mga proxy applications like Siphon, Ultra Circuit, cannot be blocked by the firewall, no. So sa internet access gateway, yung kaya mag-block ng ganong klase ng uh, actions. Okay? So the same thing with hospitals, no, yung mga visitors natin and patients na hindi naman natin cargo yung kanilang mga BOD devices, no, even transportations, no, or hotels, no. So kung mapapansin nyo, ang pwedeng i-target nitong product na to is if you're an organization that is handling BYOD. Okay, like malls, di ba, kapag connect ka sa internet ng malls, yung free wifi nila, so dadaan yan sa network nila. Syempre, hindi ka naman nila pwedeng i-block sa mga unless nasa policy nila yon. But kung gusto nila na na protektahan lang yung control lang yung internet access mo, then you can do it with this one. And may bandwidth management din yan, no? To control yung bandwidth. So, kumbaga, other purpose of this one is if you want to see ano ba yung mga applications and internet traffic, no, na nagsasaturate ng internet bandwidth kasi yung mga execom natin, yung mga VIPs and the managers, the bosses, nagrereklamo sila. Bakit ba ang bagal internet natin? Pag tingin mo sa firewall, saturated yung internet bandwidth, unproductive applications, no? So you want, syempre ang goal mo is for you to focus on productivity applications rather than unproductive applications and network traffic. So internet access gateway provide you with that kind of help you with that kind of scenarios. So implement in terms of the network, no? So yung sa attack protection and one ano ba ginagawa ng internal employees and to find analytics within that, no? You can deploy yung internet access gateway, no, bago yung or scaling network secure, bago yung network secure pag pa-internet. Mapapansin nyo, pataas lang yung traffic which is outbound protection lang to. Wala siyang internal protections. Okay? So we can identify and control the risk of users and devices as well as improve yung productivity and efficiency. Now, if you remember, no, nung pandemic, lahat tayo is nag-work from home kadalasan unless siguro organizations that require kailangan nasa office ka. So, ang nangyaring new normal, no, before is that dahil working from home ka nga, working from anywhere ka, syempre, ang tawag dito, adapt tayo to a setup, no, na hindi tayo very familiar with. Okay? That's why, in terms of technology, nagkaroon ng mga new technologies that were from like lagay dito by perimeterless security propelled at light speed, no? So because yung perimeterless meaning you are everywhere, wala ka na sa perimeter. Perimeter meaning you are on the office or branch office, no? So because yun nga, with the pandemic, lahat ng workforce becomes the new normal, tapos migrate lahat into SaaS applications or di ba? Dati ang mga email server at file server on premise, ngayon meron ka ng tawag dito, Outlook, Gmail, meron ka ng Google Drive, SharePoint, OneDrive, di ba? So, talaga mas organization nag-adapt ng SaaS applications. And again, traditional networks can adapt to the cloud because kapag yung organization, let's say, working from anywhere, work from home, hindi niya protect ng security solutions in place within the on-premise setup. No? Dito papasok yung access secure. So yung access secure is our security institution na analytics that supporting yung mga supporting yung mga remote workforce, meaning the traffic will be inspected on the tinatawag natin na POPs or point of presence. No? So, paano ba siya nangyayari? Now, di ba meron dito sa issues. So, connect to the internet. So, before pandemic, ang ginagawa is yung mga branch net offices and offices, kailangan dumaan ng HQ yung traffic nila to be inspected while gagawin internet. So, syempre, mas gusto natin na yung user experience is maganda kasi kung ito yung set, apektado yung experience, no? And hindi na siya effective yung ganitong klaseng scenario. Now, secure, dito siya papasok. So, si Access Secure is a cloud solution kung saan nandun yung inspection natin when it comes to the, let's say, network secure as a service, internet access gateway as a service, no? So, inspected niya yung traffic doon before kang pumunta sa internet. So, regardless of where you are, nationwide or globally, doon ka mapupunta sa yung traffic mo, or your traffic will be steered towards the point of presence, no? With Access Secure, inspect the traffic and then going to the internet. Just like what you are doing on the offices, but you're extending the security towards the remote workforce. Okay? So that is for the securing remote workforce. Okay? So that would be the security fundamentals, meaning all of those are preventive solutions in us. Kasi ikaw yung nagmamandate kung ano yung mga ginagawa ng security solutions mo. Okay? So the question is, no, with the kind of security solution that you have, no, are we sure that we are protected? Question is, will it survive advanced persistent threats? Okay? Kasi nga, ang nabanggit ko kanina, that is preventive solution. Nakadepende yung effectiveness ng solution depends sa kung sino ang nagko-configure nito. Okay? If you configure everything and very knowledgeable in terms of cybersecurity landscape or space, then you can do that. No? Nandun kasi yung tinatawag natin na hardening na tinatawag. No? So, mainly more on the IPS, advanced persistent threats, etc. No? Now, the challenge is, syempre, we have so many information to take. Okay? And one of the challenges with that is yung security gap. Kasi yung security gap. So, kung natin lang kung ano ba yung aspect ng network natin na may butas pa tayo and we want to do that. And we lack the capability to identify the underlying threats as fast as possible. No? So, So we want to close or to minimize the security gap as well as prevent the breaches. So the key capabilities that we need to do to reduce your risk is to lower down the mean time to identify and mean time to resolve or response, no? And syempre yung risk, no? By having something that provides visibility for underlying threats. Diba? Kung dati familiar tayo, okay na tayo sa mga preventive solutions, but teka, hindi pala yun lang ang kailangan ko. Kailangan ko rin magkaroon ng good visibility on every network because as much as possible na alam natin on ourselves, no, maybe in real life scenario na nakikita natin yung mga bagay-bagay at we can action towards or accordingly. Pero bakit ba yung merong mga CCTV in place? No? Because we cannot see fully and we want to monitor and want to have those record and we want to action to provide action regarding those. No? So with this one, we can improve yung security operations efficiency natin. Now, we need to identify din, syempre, ano ba yung perfect security operation solution para sa atin? That will complement our existing security solutions. No? By the way, this will not replace your existing security solutions, but the purpose of the solutions is to enhance the capabilities and your making of your security solutions and to make your security operations cool, no? Okay. So, una is with tinatawag natin na cybercommand or NDR, Network Detection and Response, no? So, this is a tool. And then the second one is services. No? So, meron kang tool, meron kang service that you can use. They can either complement each other and your existing preventive solutions. You can choose depende sa kung sino lang yung focus nyo and applicable sa inyo based on your existing set. So, unahin muna natin yung Cyber Command or yung NDR solution. Cyber Command is an NDR solution that will provide you detection, threat, and response. So, sasabihin na, Sir, ano ba yung meron dyan sa Cyber Command na yan? Bakit ba kailangan ng solution na yan? Meron na kaming firewall, meron kaming endpoint security, okay na yan, 'di ba? So, ito yung sinasagot ng Cyber Command na values, no? It will determine if you are actually safe, no, with your security solutions. Kasi ito yung humahanap ng butas sa network mo. Okay? And kumbaga, are you safe now with your current security solutions, no? And i-identify niya ano ba yung unsafe sa network mo, 'di ba? And ano ba yung harm na pwedeng idulot nito on your organization kapag hindi mo siya tawag ito, na-address, no? And syempre, you have all the details. Pag minsan, hindi rin natin alam kung ano yung even before when I was an end user, pwedeng nagkaroon ng attack. Tapos, hindi ko rin alam kung paano yung gagawin ko in remediation, no? Ano yung gagawin ko dito? How should we do or how should I react? No? So, um, so in terms of how does it work in terms of the network, no? So, visibility beyond the protection. Ito na yung pinaka-main topic natin kanina. Kasi yung kanina is security fundamentals yun, no? So, dito, visibility beyond the protection ang pag-usapan natin. Just like a CCTV, no? So, paano ba nangyayari ang CCTV? Diba? You're in placing it on different points on your network to focus on that area and to see the behavior of what is happening in that area. Tapos meron kang NVR, di ba? Or DVR kung before, NVR na ngayon. So, i-feed yung data in the DVR lahat ng recordings, and then administrators can or security personnel can review that information and then do action. So, ganun din dito yung niya, yung tawag dito, yung process niya but on the network side. So, paano ba siya nangyayari, no? On the network, meron kang SDA appliance na tinatawag. Okay? That siya yung kumbaga marites sa network eh. Siya yung nag-learn ng traffic doon sa network and yung traffic and doing investigation and process those raw logs. Now, kapag na-process niya na yung mga raw logs na yan, iba to niya doon Central Cyber Command Appliance. So meaning, medyo marami tayong appliance dito. Depende yan sa dami ng branches and kung ano yung scope ng tawag dito ng organization. No? Kasi kagaya niyan, may branch. Bakit merong SA branch? Kasi pag yung threat nandoon lang, hindi mo rin siya nakikita unless dahil sa central analysis natin nandito sa main HQ or headquarters or head office. No, ibinigay na yung data papunta dun sa cyber command. No? So nandito na yung visibility about yung mga threats on your network na hindi nakikita ng firewall and endpoint security. No? Then ang gagawin niya, meron nakikita threats on the network, magko-correlate siya ngayon with your security solutions, no? So ano ba yung correlation, with your existing security solutions or for security solutions? So ang correlation, Sir L, na sinasabi mo dyan? So sabi natin, let's say, may mga sites na na-access yung may mga sites na na-access yung users, no? Tapos nakita siya ng cyber command, may itong klase ng traffic on the network na passive inaalaw pa ng firewall. So sabi ko sa firewall, si user na ganito, nag-access siya na itong site, i-block nga to. So, ang gagawin niya is automatically configure for to block those URL and domains, no? For example, may mga ransom-related attacks po. Mag-scan ka na dyan ng mga ng mga security prevented. So, here is looking at security posture organizing, help existing security solutions or complementing your existing security solutions, even if you have some for security solutions or third-party solutions. So, link lang yung na pwedeng gamitin sa kanila. By the way, it's their limitation, not ours, no? So, to enhance the security capabilities ng mga citizens, this act the purpose of the cyber NDR solutions in a sense. So, marami pang NDR solutions out there. Okay? So, this is the value of this is the security posture. Now, all these products na pinag-uusapan natin is ano yan, um, hardware based or may application based network secure. Endpoint secure and access secure. But all of those are tools, no? So now, how about the skill set, expertise, no, and resources ng organizations? So when we talk about that, kailangan natin pag-usapan yung 3 pillars of effective security operations. Ano bang meron dito? So, nandiyan yung technology, process, and people. So the technology is kung ano ba yung binibili natin, no? Which is firewall, endpoint security, NDR, mobile security, background security, etc. That is the technology. Process is ito yung governance, guidance natin, methodologies that is being implemented on the organization, no? So papasok na tayo sa security operations or an SOC, no? But meron din ditong people, which is yung people kasi or the resources, sila kasi yung nagpe-perform ng necessary task, no? Sila yung nagpapatupad and nag-enhance ng process, sila yung nagme-maintain ng technology. And truth to be told, ayaw ko mang aminin din natin, but people is ito ang weakest link talaga. Bakit? Kasi ito is based on our own preferences and own drives, no? And own experience. Hindi naman lahat din ng IT is pare-parehas skills, even me, no? So, on industry. So, the challenge is that yung resources and skill set natin is very lacking, and we want to also have that, no? To enhance our organization. Kasi ako, kumbaga kung ako yung IT, ang focus ko is doon na ako sa business side of things, no? Making sure na pogi din ako sa management ko. But I cannot do everything. Di So, investigation is may ilan ba? Weeks, weeks to investigate anything. It may take weeks to investigate the issue, di ba? So, it's a time. So, dito pasok options on how can we have that resource expertise skill sets. Ano ba yung option na meron tayo? Now, if you'll be asking me, sir, ma'am, no, pwede ka naman actually mag-train and mag-hire ng people. You can train your existing people, or kung ayaw mo maghintay, no, for the training, no, kasi papadala mo sa seminars, sa training, certifications din sila, etc. And then may at least 5 years for entry level of security fundamentals certifications, no. Pwede hire na lang. Although, when you hire one, you're looking about 24/7 race na is 3-4 yung tao per shift. So you're talking about 12 to 16 peoples, no? And yung experts yan, because they have the expertise, may bang skill nila. Ang challenge doon is that yung attrition nila, maybe you na-train na po niyan, then na-offend sila sa kabila, pwede mo mag-resign, no? Yung mga professionals naman na demanding na yan, hindi mo binigay yung gusto, pwede mo malas sa ibang dilipatan. So mabalik ka to never-end cycle of hiring training. But if you want to have the skills and expertise without waiting for so long, and wala kang worry about kailan ba tao na to, happy pa ba siya sa trabaho niya, etc. And gusto mo na makuha yung expertise skill set, then why not outsource, okay, to the people's to services, no, that can provide you with expertise that you need. So dito papasok yung MDR services namin, which is we call cyber guardian. Okay? Now, it will provide 24/7 round the clock threat detection and response time. Now, bakit 24/7? SRL 8/5 lang naman kami, hindi namin kailangan yung 24/7. Ayan. So, imagine, no, yung PhilHealth, nangyari yon madaling araw, no? And 8/5 sila, wala silang masyadong tao doon sa na nangyari yung ransomware. So imagine, ang threat pwedeng mangyari pauwi ka galing trabaho, or natutulog ka sa gabi, madaling araw, di ba? Or you are spending a precious time with your family and friends at the weekends and holidays, di ba? Tapos doon nangyari, sir, kagulo na dito sa office kasi na ransomware tayo, na-hack tayo, ganyan-ganyan, di ba? So walang magre-response, no? So si Cyber Guardian, siya yung magre-response for you. And then, focus sila in detecting and identifying threats and uncover yung vulnerabilities in which organization. Then, they can ensure na yung mayroong quick response and response threats. Siyempre, leveraging technology and human expertise. No? So, in a sense, no, meron kasi mga options tayo that we can, paano ba nag-work yung MDR solution? So you have your infrastructure here, no? Unang-una dyan is yung cyber command. You can leverage the cyber command to see the analytics inside your network, the detection and threats inside your network, no? Then you have your cyber guardian na platform. By the way, this is based on Malaysia's regulation. And then those meta will be feed to the cyber guardian um, operations, no? and then working together with third-party threat intelligence as well and our threat intelligence, no, to for the enrichment of data. So from there, meron na tayo, it can provide 24/7 continuous monitoring. And either you also use yung network secure and then endpoint for the richness of data. So by the way, hindi naman actually require lahat yan is in place, but kung kompleto siya, that would be used by the cyber guardian para mas holistic yung makikita nilang data. And once we have the data, then it will be investigated by the security experts. Then gagawin dito yung MDR is to notify you and respond about doon sa mga security incidents na nakita nila. So, ang nangyayari dito, kung pansin mo, we are building a tawag dito, an environment na kung saan yung mga stakeholders such as you, mga IT sa mga organizations are involved with everything, no? So updated ka rin sa lahat ng nangyayari and meron kang visibility about the ano ba yung status ng security posture mo. No? Kasi yung then kayo studied cost assess matter, no, to make sure every incident is being responded to and walang tumatagal na issues, no? So merong three options that you can use in terms of cyber guardian. Cyber guardian serves but it's bundled by the solutions, no? Kasi doon nyo hugutin yung security incidents. It's not working with third-party security solutions as of now kasi again, legal matters in terms of every vendor. Even other security vendors, kung meron silang MDR solution, they're leveraging their own security solutions as well as the data source. Okay? So in sum 4, meron tayong SCG for network which is comprised by Cyber Guardian Endpoint Security plus Cyber Guardian. Or if you're medyo maliit yung mas maliit ng konting budget natin, wala pa tayong option for let's say Cyber Command, pwede naman na Endpoint Secure and Network Secure Cyber Guardian. Or talagang budget talaga ang tinitingnan natin but we want services at least some Cyber Guardian for endpoint. So endpoint plus secure as guardian. So OpEx based na lahat yan kasi wala ka ng hardware. Then kung gusto mo pa na palitin yung investment muna, edi yung mga service lang muna ang i-onboard natin sa services and install na natin ng endpoint secure. And then as well as yung mga importanteng workstations na gamit POS, gamit ng IT, no, yung mga operations hindi na muna yan. But pwede mo nang installan din sila ng endpoint secure. No? Kasi licensing for Cyber Guardian is per asset. No? It can be server asset, kung mga VMs yan, so one VM is one server asset as well. And then non-server asset which is workstation. Okay? So, mabalik ulit tayo dun sa ano natin, sa resource quality na further next is, next sabi dyan natin, leading the security solution investigated by the security expert, by project manager then for the onboarding process, no, and make sure that the transition is smooth. And then afterwards, customer success manager. That will be, ito yung talagang point of contact nyo na makakausap nyo with regarding the ano, services and ongoing status ng mga services. Okay? So, any questions, no? Question and answer tayo for the security before we go to the cloud. Anyone have security, questions with regards to the security? Or later na tayo sa ano, doon sa cloud. Kung may mga question po, free to put a message po on the on the chat, no? Natin para masagot natin live. Unless kung ayaw pong magtanong, then later on yung number ko yung contact details ko will be flashed on screen, so you can directly contact me and I will relay it to IP Solutions, or you can question IP Solution directly as well. Okay, so NOS, agnostic po ba ang endpoint security for servers? When you say, sir, na agnostic po ba yung endpoint security for servers? What do you mean, sir, na agnostic? Like, if you have Linux and Windows. Yes, sir. We support yung Linux din as well. So, by the way, we support Mac, Windows, and Linux as well. Yan. Very small footprint lang talaga, sir. Kung mapansin mo, is wala pang 100 MB lang may ang ginagamit niya, no? But with full functionality na yon. So, confident endpoint security na bumabagal yung mga endpoint, no? So, hindi mo siya pwedeng installan din sa mga PC na may 4 gig RAM. At least 8 RAM yung minimum. Ayan. Any question po? Siguro isa pa question dito, webinar, gusto ko interactive tayo sa mga sa ma'am. So, kung may question kayo, feel free to pwedeng, I'm not sure kung pwede lang ng mic nila, mag-unmute ng mic nila or chat na para masagot ko po yung mga questions before proceed. So, anyone po other question before we proceed? So, kung wala na, then we go to the cloud. Okay? Hybrid cloud. Using the best of both worlds. Again, babalik tayo dun sa digital transformation. So, when we talk about digital transformation, importante ang business continuity. No? And again, things that support business continuity, syempre nandyan yung redundancy and high availability ng mga systems and services natin. Syempre dapat meron din tayong data backup and recovery and meron tayong disaster recovery plan as well as we need, na-discuss na natin kanina yung security measures. So, ano ba yung ano ba yung product sa Sangfor that helps you with these first three, no? Redundancy, high availability, data backup, recovery, disaster recovery plan. So, una, is sung for hyperconverged infrastructure. Okay, so um, with this one on different use cases, maybe data center consolidation if you're still using three-tier IT, na kung saan iba pa yung server mo for compute, maybe you're using Dell server, tas iba pa yung storage mo, let's say Synology, tas connected by fiber channel, no? So, kino-consolidate na natin yan with the HCI, or maybe you're supporting enterprise business critical applications, or let's say yung cloud, yung product, applications nyo that installed on the cloud, or maybe you are multi site, you want to have a multi-site backup, pwede rin to, no? So, one of the features na meron si Song for HCI is yung tinatawag natin na multi-copies and built-in backup. So in terms of multi-copies, no, we're not actually using RAID, but as well as multi-copies, no? So meaning the storage is of the virtual machines is being stored to multiple nodes in the cluster as a member. No, kapag magkaroon ng challenges dito, tatakbo yung mga VMs nyo and applications to other nodes as well. And meron tayong tinatawag na built-in backup. No? So we can achieve yung RPO natin up to 1 hour from let's say daily, 12 hours, weekly, up to 1 hour. Okay? So yun yung ating RPO within the built-in backup. But merong kasing requirements pag minsan lalo ng mga financial transactions, etc. No? And maybe database na gusto nyo na merong seconds level backup, no? Yung RPO natin is less than let's say minutes or seconds, then we can have that continuous data protection, no? So, the license for that is merong package siya at first na 5 VMs. Then, kung maraming virtual machines, then per VM lang. Okay, so ang licensing niya, that is on top. Yung isa built-in, but up to 1 hour. Then, we have end-to-end security din. Meron din tayong syempre security with the HCI, no? So, because we are cloud and security vendor, we have that kind of solution as well. So, meron tayong tinatawag na distributed firewall kung gusto mong mag micro-segmentation ng mga VMs, no? Or if you want to have protection from advanced threats, yung virtual and network secure, pwede natin ilagay dito sa Sangfor AC. Okay? So, going back, ito na, no? So, kinonsolidate na natin yung three-tier IT natin kanina. We replace it with hyper-converged infrastructure, provide you a virtualization of compute, network, and storage. No? And then kasama na dyan din if you want to have on top pa yung security. Okay? So, meron tayong integration natively with our security products. And ito pa isang sa maganda, yung cyber command namin, the NDR solution, can also integrate with our HCI solution. Imagine that, no? So, one of the use case na pwede mangyari to, let's say ransomware, no? O may nakita si Cybercommand na ransomware related traffic on the network. So sabihan ko yung HCI na, uy, HCI, mag-backup ka na ng mga VM mo or mag-snapshot ka na ng mga VM mo, isolate mo yung mga VM mo or shutdown mo yung VM mo para to stop the spread of the fire, hindi maapektuhan yung data center mo. So imagine a security that can have integration with the cloud like that, no? Na hindi kayang gawin ng ibang NDR solution. Kasi yung iba, kung security solution ka na may NDR lang, then with third-party security solution, but wala kang integration with the cloud. Okay? So, you can use this setup as your anti-ransomware solution then. So, merong ang network secure and endpoint secure to block those ransom threats, no? At the network and endpoint level, you have your cyber command and cyber guardian that complements your existing security solutions, no? And enhance your security posture. At the same time, dito yung HCI natin for and recovery natin. Okay? Meron din tayong tinatawag dito na SANG for EDS, no? Architecture or Enterprise Distributed Storage. Kung familiar kayo sa, let's say, Synology na naka-RAID lang, no? Dito, you have the storage capability that storage capability na kung saan it can support file storage, block storage, and object storage na combination ng tatlo. At the same time, ang setup niya is parang HCI, naka-cluster din siya, no? So hindi wala kang point of failure na pagdating sa storage. Now, pwede mo siyang gamitin lalo na um, sa schools, let's say may mga recordings yung schools, no, or archiving, or maybe malakas kung gumamit ng storage yung mga system applications nyo. For example, sa healthcare, yung mga PACS system, yung result nun, sobrang lalaki ng files. Then, kailangan mong i-store to an external storage. No? Then, pwede mong gamitin yung A-store on that kind of scenario. By the way, medyo malaki lang yung requirement for the A-store because when you purchase an A-store initially, it is 50 TB yung ano natin, yung usable storage na. Okay? So, with this one, no, nandiyan yung A-store natin to complement the HCI or others network or storage requirements. Okay, so the question is all of those are private, no? Nasa on-premise, but the question is private cloud solution enough, no? So kapag nangyari yung mga man-made incident, sunog, no, earthquake, etc., wala na ang function natin or yung data center natin, no? So that's why hybrid cloud is a better choice, no? Now the challenges lang with hybrid cloud is that madalas kasi ang organizations, they are leveraging yung heterogeneous hybrid cloud, no? Which is, when we say heterogeneous kasi, is that iba yung private cloud mo na vendor, iba rin yung public cloud mo na vendor. So that's why ang magiging challenge mo dito, skill gap, syempre, you need to be trained on both sides, no? And management complexity, magkaiba ang management ng dalawa, cost optimization din, medyo mahirap i-calculate yung mga yung mga investment mo when it comes to both private and public na magkaiba yung products or vendors. And then yung security posture, kasi when you're dealing with cloud, it's just like a new environment and you want to protect it as well. Okay? So, yan, nabanggit ko na kanina, yung homogeneous is single architecture on both private and cloud. Heterogeneous is, kumbaga, parang chop suey ang dating. Okay? So, dito papasok yung Sample Managed Cloud Services. So, you can use it as infrastructure as a service or disaster recovery as a service or backup as a service, no? So, kagandahan dito sa managed cloud service na to is that it feeds multiple hybrid IT trends, no? So, again, na-discuss ko kanina, when talking about private cloud, it's like VMware, Nutanix, etc., no? H3C, yeah. And when you're talking about public cloud, it's like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform. But on us, we have the capability of private cloud and public cloud. Why? Because managed cloud service namin is located here in the Philippines. no? So meron tayong data sovereignty. If you are an organization that wants to a DR as a service, no, ayaw mo na mag-build ng disaster recovery mo, then you can leverage yung managed cloud service, and ang tawag dito, hindi nalalabas ng uh, tawag dito, hindi nalalabas ng country yung ano mo, yung ang tawag dito, yung data mo, no? Meron din tayong for data compliance, no? If you're an organization that okay lang sa'yo that you are sharing resources with other organization, or kung gusto mo dedicated or private cluster dedicated for you, we can do it for you as well. O pwede rin parang colo, na pwede mong hugutin yung hardware anytime na gusto mo. Okay? And by the way, the location ng data center namin is in Eastern Makati. Okay? We also have our in Cebu, and meron din kaming Davao. Okay, so in terms of traditional shared responsibility, when we are dealing with cloud, no, kailangan nating maintindihan tong shared responsibility na in a sense, no, kumbaga sa public cloud kasi si public cloud provider sila ang bahala sa platform security and physical security, itong kulay blue na nasa baba. Then ikaw na as an end user yung bahala dito sa responsibility, which is sa taas ng security ng application and data mo, which we call shared responsibility. Now when you're dealing with Soundfor, no, with our security solutions, pwede nating i-bundle itong mga to kung saan kami na rin ang bahala dun sa responsibility of more than 80% of the total responsibility with the cloud, no? So now in terms of one-stop professional service, no, in terms of hybrid cloud, no? So we can provide on-site and online support versus a public cloud ticketing base nila, no, and we can provide quick response time within 5 minutes kasi malapit lang din yung office, no, na local office ni Sangfor in the Philippines with the data center. Then again, nandiyan yan 7 by 24 by 365 online support and local expertise, meaning Pinoy din yung mga nakakausap niyo na support. Merong isa sa security that is Filipino on the cloud, Tagalog, sorry. On yung cloud namin na local support, he is Bisaya from Cebu. So, tawag dito, language barrier, wala tayong problema when we're dealing with the cloud. Okay? So we can also provide one-on-one expert consulting and support and migration service, recovery, and health check for your private cloud. In the future, if you want to leverage yung managed cloud service ni Sampo. Okay? So, hybrid cloud approach, managed cloud, and dito yung managed cloud services, no, you can have the best of both worlds, no, with public cloud and private cloud. Lastly, virtual desktop infrastructure, no? So if you're an organization na kasi you're dealing with a lot of endpoints and managing those endpoints, no, so very hassle pagdating sa mga administrators, lalo na let's say healthcare schools, government as well, enterprise manufacturing, if you have multiple endpoints. Ang mga challenges kasi dyan is that yung data locality is nandun sa endpoint. Pag nasira yung endpoint, damay yung workstation, damay yung data. No? At the same time, pwede kasi nilang i-export yung mga files, no, kung wala kang masyadong control about the data loss ng mga data loss prevention nitong mga workstation na to. At the same time, or another one, usually ang lifespan ng workstation, laptops is 2 years. No? Tapos palit ka na ulit ng bago, and syempre yung mga electricity consumption niyan mataas din. Which is, dito papasok yung virtual desktop infrastructure na yung mga operating system niyan is a VM na inside the virtual desktop. So, the same thing is the same scenario as on the HCI, but this time para sa mga desktop ito. And you can access yung mga virtual desktop mo from anywhere in your office using thin client, laptop, personal computer, so mga existing, or you can access it through mobile, or even outside of the office, you can access yung mga virtual desktop mo. Yung thin client is like an endpoint computing, no? You can attach yung monitor, keyboard, mouse, and then lahat ng resource consumption nandun na sa server and naka-cluster din yan. Okay? So, ganito yung klase ng architecture na meron si Sang for ADES. So either you can use thin client or PC, smartphone, and then when you're connecting to the virtual desktop, you are being handled by the virtual desktop controller. Tapos siya yung re-redirect sa'yo doon sa mga doon sa mga virtual desktops in the VDI server, VDS. Okay? Then on organizations na merong requirement on both 2D and 3D processing like yung gumagamit ng GPU, pwede rin nating lagyan ng GPU yung mga natin, yung mga virtual desktop servers natin to support yung mga uh, um, GPU resource hogging applications like yung mga AutoCAD, diba? Etc. Okay. So kung babalik tayo dito, next generation desktop approach. So data center mo, nandun na yung VDS mo, supporting multiple virtual machines, for Windows and Mac, and Linux. Then nandito na yung sa operation, yung either you're using desktop, laptop, mobile, or terminal, which is yung thin client. Okay. So all in all, this will provide business continuity due to data reliability and availability plus safe environment for your operation and data center in a sense. Okay, so napansin nyo na kompleto na natin yung Sangfor product portfolio and how it will be placed on your organization. And hindi mo naman kailangan siyang hindi mo kailangan lahat. If you can see the value and the use case in your organization, then let us know para makapag-meeting tayo ng dedicated for you. So the question is where to begin. So sir, sobrang dami naman ng security discuss mo, hindi ko na alam kung paano ako magsisimula. So first things first is we provide awareness training. Kung gusto niyo na mag-provide kami ng awareness training for you, we can do that as well. Although I'm not sure kung makakalipad ako ng Bismin to do that. We can usually also do it virtual naman. Then once nagkaroon tayo ng awareness training, then we can proceed to the security assessment with our Tiara. Now it is our on-the-top service na parang vulnerability assessment and malaman kung ano nangyayari dun sa network security wise. Then from there, you can do your actions, either network protection, build DR site. And then once that you have the details with the Tiara, then you can align your business tasks in more on digital transformation plan with our cloud solution or implement extra level of security. So the question is, as an organization, what is the right solution for it? It depends on your priority as well. So if you're looking for protection, access, and remediation, level 1 by default fundamentals, network secure and endpoint secure. Enhance that with our internet gate access secure for outside workforce, then cyber command for NDR solution. Then we can complement it with cyber guardian. Now we have option 3 here. Either you have the 3 solution, endpoint secure, network secure, and cyber command, or either you have your endpoint secure, network secure in place, bundled, at least endpoint secure bundled. So kumbaga, cyber guardian requires some for security solutions as well to ingest yung data because hindi rin kami papayagan with other security solutions like Sophos, Fortinet, Checkpoint, etc. Palo Alto, So hindi rin sila papayag na magkaroon kami ng access sa products nila. Okay? So, ganun din naman with them. If they have their MDR solution or managed technical response, ganun din. Okay? And then, fundamentals naman in terms of backup and recovery within the cloud. So, nandyan yung HCI natin. Okay? It's fundamentals. Or you can leverage managed cloud services. Yung nanggit ko kanina. And Sangfor Cloud Platform. So, yung Sangfor Cloud Platform is a central management for your on-premise HCI and managed cloud services. So, para manage mo on both your hybrid setup. So, diba? How good is it na meron ganong klaseng scenario? Or management for public cloud or local public cloud, and then you have your private cloud in a sense. Then on the top, if you're looking to enhance your storage capability supporting your HCI, or yung mga virtual machines inside the HCI, we have your A-Store. Then yung A-Desk natin is if you are already using HCI, mayroon tayong free 5 license for A-Desk if you want to try. But for A-Desk kasi you can parang separate cluster dapat talaga siya para sa mga desktops if you're on the virtualization of the desktops. Now, The good part of this one is that regardless if you are Sanfor solution user already, security or cloud or hindi pa, you can leverage yung incident response service ni Sanfor. Maybe you got maybe na ito, ransomware kayo, no? Or let's say may security breach kayo. You can contact us, no? Sino ba yung tulong sa inyo? Which is kami. We can provide you yung reports and insights paano ba nangyari ito, no? As long as syempre wala pa rin tayong gagalawin basta-basta agad doon sa network natin. Kasi kung nireformat na natin yung mga PC, hindi na natin makita paano ba ito nagsimula. And syempre, if you want to find out ano ba yung nangyari, syempre, nandyan yung investigation. And IR will provide you the investigation. If you have some for solution as well in place, so sila na yung magko-coordinate with our respective professionals to do the mitigation on the SAM4 security solutions. Okay? So, again, question and answer. Any questions po regarding the ating so I think we have 3 minutes no para to send your ano no kasi I think meron pang i-discuss si IP Solutions after this. Any questions po that you want to ask me right now? So kung wala pong questions, no, this is my contact number in the QR code. QR code. Feel free to see it and pakilala po kung saan company or kung saan organization ganun. And then so that I can also help you and endorse you with IP solutions. No, although you can also ask them directly na if you want. No. Okay, so I think that's it for my this session. No, hopefully I can impose knowledge din on you guys no sa mga nag-attend nitong session na to and kung meron kayong question feel free to ask din after the session andyan yung contact number ko and then yung contact number ni IT Solutions no so that we can help you no with your digitalization journey whether you want to implement additional security functionalities. Okay. So, how do you deal with internet downtime sa critical operations like hospital kung naka-cloud na using your services? Okay. So, kung critical operations yan, usually kung tama ako sa ng pagkakaintindihan, you're dealing with some for cloud solutions on-premise and cloud. No? Kung some for MCS and some HCM, yung solution, no? Meron for private public cloud. Then, nandiyan naman yung migration both. Kasi parang pero kasi migrate mo ng business applications, critical applications mo on the clouds para ang tawag dito, kung mag-down man yung on-premise, mag-down man yung either on cloud or on-premise, gagana pa rin yung business applications and updated yung data on different locations. Now, if you're dealing with the service, no, paano ba namin ginagawa ang services namin? Kung pamilyar ka na Sir Walter no sa support na email-based and ticketing-based system, we are not doing that, no? Because ang ginagawa namin, sir, no, to be honest, is meron tayong GC, no? So kung may let's say Viber group, sa Viber group sino ba naka-join? Tayo, which is the stakeholder and administrators. Pangalawa, si IP Solutions, their sales, their technical as well is nandoon to support you. Pangatlo, nandoon si distributor for whatever distributor man ang involved on the project mo. We have 4 distributors as well that are also equipped with our solution. And pang-apat is you have some for in place. No? Una, na support na pwede mo makuha kayo for meron kaming syempre the same with your existing na solutions. Then we have our we have mismo ako rin kung involved ako dun sa project sir no so I'm the pre-sales the sales also ni isang for nandun din no meaning local sales and pre-sales nandun din as well as yung aming application engineer which is sang for kumbaga sang for level post sales support no meaning you have different solutions on different support at different levels. Okay? The supplier, distributor, and then the principal itself. Na kung meron kang challenges, nagkaroon ng issue, no, lalo na yung ang nabanggit dito is downtime hospital internet downtime. Kung yung ano, yun down yung operations, pwede kami mag-onsite kung sino man yung pwede mag-onsite yan. IP solutions, distributor, and then SAM4. And then pwede rin mag-onsite yung mga local namin ano, local namin agents if tawag dito, if if kailangan and kung kayang puntahan agad-agad. Depende rin naman to sa requirement and sa urgency no? And kung nasaan yung location ng organization. Then, kapag merong issue, chat agad sila sa GC, then may agad. So, whatever medium na pwede natin gamitin sa remote, we are very flexible. And hindi ka na sir kailangan maghintay ng sobrang tagal before before someone can help you in terms of troubleshooting. So, regardless if you're in cloud or on-premise solution, ganun ang system namin when it comes to the support. That's why, in terms of renewal, sobrang taas ng renewal rate namin. Hindi kami bumababa ng 90% in terms of renewal rate. Unless, may ibang na events. So, yun so yung ginagawa namin na uh, tawag dito, na support in terms of our services. No? So, actually, in hospital, sobrang dami na rin namin sa hospitals na client. If you are familiar also with the Git hospital ano, our class as well. And one of the mga largest hospitals in Philippines, they are also our plano. In terms of famous dito, kung internet downtime at talagang internet issue, then that would be kailangan na natin siya ng healthier eyes. But again, nandun sa CSN, since nandun siya sa Eastern Makati, kung may challenges with the production internet challenge, then kami contact mismo kay Eastern and to other ISP na mismo yes sir. So kung on-premise solution, meron tayong server and hardware for sale. No? So hindi mo na kailangan bumili ng third-party hardware if you're with VMware na third-party yung solution. But you can also do that with SAM4. Yung SAM4 HC software niya pwedeng install sa iba sa ibang hardware na x86 din kaming compatibilities that I can also share it with you no? From email. Ayan. So I think that's it. Mag-alas 12 na ending my webinar presentation. I think kung may mga questions pa po kayo, feel free to ask me. You know, nandiyan po yung contact information ko, email or phone. So I will be giving the floor now to iSolutions.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And move on to our Gcash raffle. Can I request po to turn your camera on for picture taking? Hello. Nakamute pala. So, while waiting po sa iba, again, make sure po na nakapag-fill out po tayo ng attendance. Dito po natin makukuha yung GCash number. Then, once na kayo po yung nanalo. And our prize po is worth of 200 pesos po through GCash. And thank you. And start na po tayo. Smile. Another one po. Ayan. Proceed na po tayo sa GCash raffle natin. Mm. Okay, first winner. Congratulations, Sir Rayde. Reyda, Reyda Crisel, U Tumbokon. Screenshot lang po natin. Ayan. The second winner. Congratulations, Donna Grace Gasita. The third winner. Congratulations, Windy Mauricio. Congratulations, Anthony Polescas. Screenshot lang natin yan. For the fifth winner, congratulations, Alfonso Potane. For the sixth winner, uy, lagi si Sir August Congratulations, August Raymond Solmerano. Congratulations. For the seventh, congratulations, Reynaldo F. Agunod. The eighth. Congratulations, Miss Jessa May C. Amporias. Congratulations. For the ninth winner. Hmm. Congratulations, Michael F. Delgado. And for the last but not the least, congratulations, Salahuddin E. Balayman. Congratulations. Again, makukuha nyo po yung price nyo through GCash after the event po or mamaya or bukas po. Again, thank you so much po for attending. Thank you so much.
Ang sarap-sarap oh, aduh, rito update. Sa mga ilahan ng mga Facebook, Facebook ko.